Taoiseach, I note you're quoted as saying that the introduction of €90 fines for people on job seekers' payments who so-called refuse to engage with employment services is common sense. I put it to you that it is not good sense anyway, it is really Tory sense. This is another attempt by Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil and the Greens to introduce Daniel Blake style social welfare reform. He tried it with the Green Paper in terms of disability payments, and that was defeated by an active campaign. But now you're going again without much fanfare trying to get through this really cruel cut. This is something that is tried and tested in Britain. And what the results from Britain show is that immiserating people who depend on social welfare will not force them into work. It just drives them further into poverty, further into misery. In England, it has led to suicide, even starvation, among people who have had their benefits cut. That will be on this government if it happens here. And the main point I'd make to you is that cutting someone's dole does not just hurt the adult involved. It hurts their kids even more. It's not the kids' fault if their parents are, crushed by mental health issues, unable to face going to one of these awful private companies, CTEC or Tourist Nua, unable to get themselves out to work. It's not their fault. We have 1 in 7 children who are growing up in poverty. 1 in 8 parents are using food banks. 1 in 4 parents cannot afford to put food on the table. This cut is going to make things worse. I would urge you to withdraw it even at this late stage.
Deputy Murphy, I just want to be really clear here. This is not about somebody who has a mental health challenge and can't go to work, or somebody who is sick and can't go to work. This is about people who have not been certified as sick or will not engage with any form of education or training after a protracted period of time. I do take the point very seriously that you make about the children in a household led by a jobless parent are more at risk than child poverty. I think that is a truthful statement. It's factually correct. That is why we have taken a number of measures in this budget, led by the evidence from the Child Poverty Unit in my own department. We've increased the qualified child income payment. I think it's the largest increase ever. After the weekly payments in the budget for social protection, the next largest total amount of increase was in relation to those child poverty measures. We've also increased working family payments as a result of this budget. This is a measure that is the opposite of how you characterise it, in my view. But there does obviously have to be some degree of correlation between the benefit that you receive for a sustained period of time and an ability to either enter the workforce, enter training or education, or indeed certify that you are sick or, of course, have a disability. So I certainly don't see it in any way as drastic or dramatic. I do see it as a common sense measure, and we may disagree on that.